Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone. Manuela Vincent, live from Virginia. When you're coming into my live, let me know you're here. I appreciate you. Happy Monday. Happy Motivational Monday. Ooh, hair's looking rough. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Did a quick pull up today. Hi, Mason. How are you? So let me see, make sure I'm running right over here. And somebody, if you guys are content creators and you're on my live today, right? Because I am a content creator myself. So there was an update, I'm assuming, that happened on Facebook or on TikTok, not over here on the YouTube channel. But I believe there was a update. I updated, and I know I'm not the only one, but I post 3 times a day consistently, every single day. That's what TikTok wants you to do, to get the algorithms to push your content out to the right people. And I don't get any lower than 200 and some views. Some videos might go 9, depends, whatever I'm posting about. But 3 videos yesterday, 0 views. There's something wrong with that. So if you are on my live today on TikTok specifically, I'm talking about, let me know what is going on. Are you experiencing the same thing? Are you experiencing the same thing? So every time TikTok does updates, it messes up with our algorithms. So I'm glad that I'm on multiple platforms. If you guys are content creators and you're not on multiple platforms, you're missing out. That's not the right way to run an effective online business. Okay? And that's what I've learned in the program I'm part of. And that's what I tell people and I coach people on. You need to be taking people into your email list, number one, because these platforms can shut down at any time. You need to be building that value, that connection with your audience. You get them into your email automations. And then if anything happens like crazy, what like TikTok's doing right now, then you don't have to worry about that. Yeah, I mean, you want to keep creating your content, but you have people in your email automations. You're always going to be able to connect with them through there. So always never put your eggs in one basket is true. I have multiple platforms that I'm on. I love YouTube because I've been doing YouTube for a while now. I'm building up my subscriber base. I am growing. I'm going to be monetized, guys. So if you're here, guys, I know I touched on something real quick about TikTok. There's some updates going on. This is YouTube over here. I go live on TikTok as well. Just wanted to see if anybody knows what's going on. But if you are on my TikTok and you know what's going on, let me know down in the chat. I appreciate you. So welcome to my live. Hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. I come live every day except for the weekends. Weekends are mine. Monday through Friday, I come live and I talk about business. I talk about digital marketing. This is my platform to do so. I like to teach. I like to give value. I like to share. If you're somebody like today's topic is why Mondays feel miserable to you. If they do, there's a reason for that. It's not that you're lazy. You just don't want to get up to an alarm clock. It's probably because I've been there too. I used to work in a corporate job. I tell my story all the time on social media. I worked for 20 years. By the way, you're new to me, hit the subscribe button. Come over here on TikTok. Give me a follow. Double tap the screen. Share this to someone who might need to hear it. I worked in a corporate job for 2 decades. Okay? I was in the HR profession. Went to college, got the degrees, did the whole shebang. And then I keep saying last year, in 2024, in May, I got laid off of my corporate job. I'm about to be on 2 years in the digital space now, and I love it. I wouldn't have found it if I didn't have that layoff. Was that layoff scary? Yes. Now 1 income is gone from our household, right? That's not good. My husband's been working 2 jobs for years to keep us afloat, right? So there's always something. Everybody's going through a struggle, guys. No one's perfect. I just have the cojones to come on here and talk about it. And that's what we teach you in this program that I'm part of. And I cannot see my comments right now. Are you guys in chat on TikTok talking to me? I might have to open up. I don't know why I never can see the chat. 1 second. It's like it's being hidden. Hold on 1 second. Let me go on my desktop real quick. Because I can't see everything, guys. Okay, let me go to my It's better if I pull it up over here. I'm on 4 devices, guys. That's what a business owner does. We don't play games. I use my equipment to make income from my home. These are all tax write-offs. And I'm multitasking, guys. How about that? I'm multitasking. So the 10 people that I see watching on on YouTube, drop me some comments. Let me see what y'all are talking about. Okay, I can see them now. Are you Cuban? No, Cubana. I don't even speak Spanish. Is that how you say it? If I was Cuban, I would say I'm Cubana, right? No, I'm not Cuban. I just took a DNA. I know what I am, but I wanted to see what the DNA test would show. But I am like 44% Sardinian, which is Italian. I have half African American. So I knew I was Italian and black, but I wanted to see what the breakdown was. So I'm not Cuban. Olivia, I don't know what that language is, so I can't help you. I can't answer your question if it's in gibberish. It's in another language and I can't make it out. Can we ask some good questions in here, please, today? I appreciate you. And see, the fact that I don't see anybody on TikTok is telling me that they are doing something strange on TikTok today. And this is exactly my point why I like to be on YouTube. YouTube is amazing to teach and show things. I love it. Good evening, lady from Newcastle, UK. Wonderful Horseshoe. How are you today, Wonderful Horseshoe? I really wish I could see this on my... Okay, look, that's why I had to shrink it down on my laptop. Okay, so guys, I'm going to get into the topic because I have to jump on a training call right after this live today, okay? I usually go an hour, 2 hours if I get a lot of engagement, but today is looking a little slow, a little bleak today, but it's all good because we don't have to impress everyone. We don't have to impress. We don't really have to even come live if we don't want to, but I choose to because I like to show my face. I like you to know I'm real. I want to talk about real life things. So I appreciate the person who's loving on my live over here. Is it LVT girl? Listen, something's going on with TikTok. I don't know if you're a content creator, LVT girl or KVT girl. My contacts are bad today. I apologize if I'm saying your name wrong. Something's going on with TikTok. I did an update on Sunday or Saturday evening, and my views went boop down. I'm not sure what's going on. If you know, let me know. I think it's an update. Every time TikTok does that, it always messes with us content creators' stuff. I know daggone well, I never get 0 views on my videos. I've gotten highest 300, 4, sometimes higher. The minimum 100, not 0, guys. Come on, something's up with that. Let me know if you are a content creator and you know what's going on at TikTok, okay? But for those people over here on the goodbye then, Leah. See, I'm not going to focus on that today. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome in the 2 people on TikTok. Don't really care about the numbers. I just want to talk to people who want to learn about being able to make bank from your phone. If that is you, stick around, watch me live. I talk about it every single day. I come in with a topic and then I talk about the program that I found. If that is not you, you can continue to scroll because I'm going to be me authentically. This is what I talk about on my lives. I found a program that taught me digital skills. There's a lot of digital programs out there. There's a lot of digital courses out there, guys. What makes us different, I can be honest with you, is we have the mentorship. You get 100% profit with this. We have a community of 58, almost 59,000 people. We're learning from a multiple 7-figure earner in this space who knows what she's talking about. She created these programs for people that didn't want to get more jobs. They didn't want to get a part-time job. They may be in near retirement years. They don't need to have stress of getting a job. Guys, I talk about my story every time. I was laid off at the age of 52. I came out of there with no savings, no retirement, no plan B, no idea what was going to come next for me. I went online scrolling to distract myself, and I found someone else that was promoting this same thing. I didn't hesitate because I saw the income potential. Number 1, I needed income back in my house. Number 2, I knew I had to learn the skills. Give me the education. Show me what this is about. Send me to your free blueprint. And that's exactly what I got. It was a free blueprint, which is going to give you the information to know what this is all about. Okay. Now, the programs themselves are not free. How can you expect them to be free? If you go to college, you got to pay for that education. I'm in the e-learning space. In this case, it's all online. It's digital. That's what you're going to be learning. How to build an online business for yourself. This particular program is a business in a box. So you don't have to like buy the training here and then go somewhere else and get a business. This comes with everything. You're going to learn and you're going to earn. And today's video, I'm going to be breaking that down exactly what you're going to be doing. Okay. So I'm going to showcase that today. But I just want you to understand. Let's go on over here. What's that? I don't know. I'm not talking about my ceiling. I'm not talking about what's behind me. Not going to answer silly questions today. Not going to answer silly questions today. Hopefully you guys are safe and warm in your houses. Wow. I don't even know what the total accumulation here in Virginia was yesterday, guys. Let me know. If you guys got a lot of snow, put it down in the chat. Let me know. Let's engage a little bit. Okay. So it was really bad. My teenage daughter is probably going to be off probably the rest of the week because we're near the mountains. And we get a lot of accumulation here. They did a terrible job in plowing in the front. The streets behind me look terrible. We don't prepare very well in Virginia for this. You would think, hello, we don't get a lot of snow though. Every year it's been dusters. We don't get a lot of snow, so they weren't prepared. And that's what happens when you're not prepared, okay? So today's topic is if you're miserable on Mondays, it's because maybe your paycheck sucks. Maybe you get paid on a Friday by the beginning of Monday. You don't have any kind of leftover because your money is going to all your bills, right? You don't have any cushion. Look, that was me. That's why I talk about real life things. Me and my husband have worked in jobs for years, right? My husband's older than me, so he actually has more years on top of me. But he had to get 2 jobs for the last 17 years, even with me working, to try to keep a roof over our head. And sometimes it failed. We've been evicted before. But it's because people in a job the employers in a job will never pay you your worth. I don't know if you guys realize that. Maybe you're just lying to yourself. Maybe you're not to that point in your thinking yet. But when you get laid off, you start realizing the truth behind it. A job was never meant to get you rich. It's just to barely keep you afloat. In the situation we were in, we keep doing the job because we know what else is out there. We don't know how we're going to make a living, right? So we keep working the job. It's barely bringing in enough income. Some of you smart mouths are going to come on and say, well, I make a 6-figure. But do you really, after they eat you up in taxes, do you really? So really look at that. Look at your W-2 and really think about that. If you're not owning your business, if you don't own that corporation that you work for, you're not getting rich like that. I wanted to build something after my layoff that no one could take away from me. Okay. What do you think about South Africa? I don't know about that. I don't know anything about that, my friend. I know we have a lot of See, you guys focus on things that don't even really concern you. How about you work on bringing in income and stop focusing on the negative fake news? See, I don't even have time. The fact that I can't even answer your question, I'm not focusing on news. I focus on income producing activities every day. I'm focused on my business. How can I help another family? I focus on my community. What kind of value can I give to you guys? I don't focus on things I can't control. I can't control the narrative out there in the world. I can't control all that nonsense. I give energy to things that are going to bring something good to me and my family. It's so funny. I get these kind of comments and I don't care. I don't care if it hurts your feelings. I don't care about what you're saying right there. I don't. I'm worried about, I'm in the United States, so I'm focused on the United States, born and raised here. And I'm focusing on things that are going to bring generational wealth to my family. And when you start thinking that way, you don't care about that other stuff. I mean, people come to me and like, what do you think about this, Manuela? What do you think about the Trump, what he's doing? Like, I don't care. Because see, My business doesn't even run on that. Let's say that whatever, all the stuff in the economy is crazy right now. People are losing their job. I lost my job. People are getting laid off left and right. Why not build yourself an income nobody can take away from you? So whether the government shuts down, right? You're blaming Trump for everything. How about you get your butt in gear and buy yourself a program that's going to teach you how to build your own business? Stop complaining and start doing. You see, when people come to me and start complaining, I shut them down quick. I don't want to hear it. What are you doing? I'm getting choked up right now. 1 second. Yikes. Thanks for the likes and love on my TikTok, guys. I appreciate you. See, when I start getting real passionate, I be getting choked up on my lives, guys. Sorry. Whew. As I was saying, those people that are always complaining, they're losing money. They don't like the president of the United States. They don't like this. They don't like that. Why don't y'all do something for yourselves? Stop asking for handouts. Stop waiting on the government to do anything. I just opened up my Social Security benefit. Now you can look at it online to see what you're potentially going to get, guys. That's ridiculous. I'm not even going to give you guys the number, but it's pretty much average. That's why I built a business for myself, because long term, I'm looking at the long term retirement. You can't live off of what the government's going to give you. Sorry, you can't. How's the snow now? Hey, Junior Garza, how's the snow now? Well, we're not snowing anymore. The streets are crazy, though. The streets are crazy. The streets are crazy here. Yeah, you can't. It's hard to get out. Junior Garza, how was the snow in your area? KVT, can you share my video? Make sure you follow and get this out to people for me, please. I appreciate you. Something's going on with TikTok. I usually would get more people on my live today. This is crazy. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's the time of day. I don't know. It's cold. Hey, Kalia, how are you today? Okay, I'm going to keep talking, guys, so we can get in, because I got to get off of here before 12. I have a Legacy Builder meeting to get on, and I don't want to miss it. I always learn something in there. Okay, so let me turn my camera, because I know a lot of people complain. You went 16 minutes, and you didn't really tell us anything. Well, you need to stay through the whole video, and I apologize if it's too much for you to hang out, okay? I said if you dread Mondays, are you living paycheck to paycheck? I think most of people do, to be honest. Right? Is that true? Most people do. Most people do live paycheck to paycheck. I don't know one person that really doesn't, unless they own their own business, right? Or you're the top guy at your organization, okay? But we're talking for the average person, guys. People are struggling out here, okay? I know a lot of people getting laid off. I can relate to you. You can relate to me because I was there. The difference between me and you is I chose not to keep looking for a job. I'm not wasting time with that. I didn't care if it took me 3 months to make one sale here. It didn't, by the way. But if it did, I knew what I had at my fingertips. I knew the training was solid. I knew I'm learning from someone, multiple seven-figure earner. I saw the proof. I'm not going to give this up. Will I add things? Of course, because not everything is for everybody. But I love digital because you don't have any inventory. There's no overhead. I don't have to worry about making calls to people. I get you into my automations and I let that system do its job. I let it talk for me. It talks, it sells, it gives you the offer. You decide what you want. Okay, that's what I have here. I believe everybody in here would get her 220. Let's go. Yeah, I don't know. It depends on the days, Junior Garza. People are just, it is what it is. Okay, but I appreciate you pushing for that for me. I'm going to show you guys a simple process that has allowed me to make thousands in this program. And I'm not done yet. My goal for the end of the year is to make 6 figures in the online space, not the job space, in the online space. Why? Because nobody can take this away from me. Six-figure income here is solid. That means you can duplicate it every year. And every year you're going to want to do it more and more and do it better. And we teach you that in this business, okay? So I have my marker and I'm going to write today. If you guys want to follow along, if you want a screenshot, do it, okay? I'm going, at any time you guys get tired of hearing me talking, because there are some of those people on my lives who do that. They don't want to hear Manuela talk. They're like, hurry up, get off. I don't want to hear you talk. Okay, well, why are you even here first and foremost? But that doesn't hurt my feelings. I have to share what I'm doing. I got to do it in a productive way, you know? That just makes no sense. You're not the right person for my live. And I'll get off real quick. And I can always restart the live. I can come live later. I can come live whenever I want to, right? So that stuff doesn't bother me. Man, I've grown since I've been on the online space. I've gained confidence. I've gained growth, following, income. These things I'm saying right now, I wouldn't even dare said before because I don't care anymore. When you get to be this age, you don't care what other people think. Because, see, I know that if I block a hater, then that's room for a good person to come on. I'm training my algorithms right. That means the good people are going to start coming on. The ones that want to learn these 2-hour workday from your home digital skills are going to want to take a part in this, right? Yeah, I'm not killing my time. I'm going to keep on moving. So number one, guys, when you're in this digital space that I'm talking about, you're going to have one offer, okay? You're not going to have a bunch of stuff. I'm not talking about for the person that has so many things that when your potential customers come in, they're going to get confused, okay? I have one offer, but they're all the same, okay? I'm going to talk about that in a minute. They're all the same type of product is what I'm trying to say here, okay? Number one is, you have to have an offer that is in high demand, something that someone wants to buy, and in this case, it pays us 100% profit. That is the best way to make a good income this is what pays my rent, pays my utilities, keeps groceries in the house. That's what I wanted. When I started this, I only wanted like $1,000 a month. I'd be like, that's good because now I'm away from a job. And it's going to be slow at first because I'm just learning some skills. $1,000 a month is good for me because I did something. I finally made something happen online. I'm seeing the results of what I'm being taught. For me, that was it. $300 a week would be good. You know, I'm fine with that. That's what when I first started this, that was my intention. But it got bigger than that. I started making $900 paydays. Soon, in a week, $1,400 paydays, right? You just have to have the belief in the program when you come in and you learn it and you watch the other people in here. It's called borrow the belief if you don't have the sale yet. You borrow the belief of others because you see the proof. They show you the screenshots of their income right from their phone. I've done that many times in the community. When you borrow that belief, that's when you show up for yourself and you show up for others. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is not an MLM. It's not network marketing. It's not affiliate marketing. It's not a pyramid scheme. It's not a SCAM. All of those things that people keep throwing out in my face. I don't do that. I'm ethical. I'm being taught ethically. I have a family to provide for. I'm not about that life. I want to go to heaven. I don't want to SCA. A lot of people on here are, though. They'll be coming in your mailbox right after I get off the live and try to pitch you on something. Don't fall for it, right? I don't lead in an unethical way. My mentor taught me the right way to promote this, okay? So if you're new to my TikTok, give me a follow, please. Double tap the screen. Show some support. That's free for you to do. You don't got to give me any gifts. I don't ask for that. I don't require that on my live. I'm here to teach, grow, and help in any way I can, okay? So this program literally it's a one offer digital programs. Digital marketing is expected to be $1 trillion industry. What is your question? Make it respectful, please. If it's something that's negative, I usually block. I don't have time for that, okay? If you're going to be negative, then you're not going to be able to, I'll remove you. I'm very upfront with that because I don't need the haters on my lives. Okay. I'm not on here for that. I'm on here to show up for people that really want to learn digital skills. So the offer, I have 5 digital programs that pay me 100% profit. And what does that mean? So I just said digital is when something gets transferred from my computer to yours. It's now you have access to it. You're going to go and get your login credentials. It gets emailed to you right away. You're now going to get access to a community of 58,000 other people. You're going to start learning and you're going to start earning. Okay? That's what this is. You have the potential. Like I said, I cannot guarantee what you'll earn, what Junior Garza will earn. Anybody on here is watching me right now will earn. I can't legally tell you that. I can tell you, though, that all of these programs do pay out 100%. You can come in and start at the $100 program. That means you're going to make $100 sales if somebody buys that from you. If you come in at the $300 program, you have the potential to make $300 sales or $100 sales, right? I'm already telling you the programs. Keep it in your mind. Now, if any time on my live on TikTok, you want to go and check out these programs and get the free blueprint that goes over the business I'm talking about today, ManuelaVincent.com. You could double tap my face or you can go here and hit this little orange button. It'll take you to the website. Over here, you guys have it right here. And I put it in the chat. And did I pin it? Yes, I did on the YouTube. Okay. Go ahead and check it out. That's free information. I'm not here to beg or chase you. If it's not for you, that's good. If it's not, I don't worry about pronouns. Can you please stop talking about that on my live or I will block you? I'm not about the pronouns. I'm not talking about that today. Matter of fact, hold on, let me block you. I don't have patience for that kind of stuff on my lives. That's not the right kind of people I want on my lives, okay? If I get 0 people, I don't care. I want the right people to come into my lives. We're not talking about pronouns. We're not talking about race. We're not talking about religion on here. Come in with some good questions. How much do you guys want to make a month? That's a good question. Manuela can guide you to the right way for that, okay? Offer 5 digital programs, okay? Like I just said. If they can't come on respectful, they definitely won't be able to follow instructions. That's right, Kalia. That's why I don't want to work with those kind of people. If you guys can't ask the right questions and you're on my live being silly, then this is not for you. Keep on moving. I want to work with real people that have real solid, like they really want this. They want to grind for this. That's the right people. That's why I say I block to attract the right people to my lives. If whatever I say today is connecting with you, let's talk. Jibby, get off my live. Get off my live, Jibby. I don't care about pronouns. That's not going to help me today, okay? Block. Stop trying to create new accounts. Block this guy, guys, if you see him on my live. It's just saying I can't block now. How about if I report? He's harassing me and I don't want to hear it. And I don't want you on my live. So I don't think the block feature is working right now. I don't want to hear about pronouns. Get off my live about that stuff. Something's going on with TikTok. I don't know what it is. Anyways, guys, right now, TikTok's doing something. It says service unavailable. But can you please leave my live, Jibby? I don't want you here. Leave my live. You're not productive on my live. Please leave respectfully. I might get off my live and restart it over there because I can't deal with that today. Anyways, guys, so the offer, 5 digital offers, you can make anywhere from $100 up to $1,400 because I have a digital program for every budget, goal, dream, and need. The lowest being $100. I have a $300 program. I have a $600 program. I have a $900 program, and I have a $1,400 program. You see, I have business owners coming to me, everyday people coming to me. Can you please get off my live, Jibby? Jibby. Yeah, get off my live. Okay, how about this? Okay, I muted you. So you can't really do anything here. Thank you. So offer 100%. And that's what I said. When you buy one of the programs, when you start reselling these, why would I want to be in this live if you can't ignore them? Chan Choi, first of all, I'm talking to people on my TikTok, and that doesn't matter. If you don't want to be in my live, don't stay here. Chan Choi, you have the right to remove yourself. You have the right to swipe away if you don't like what I'm talking about. A live is real. It's interactive. So if I see somebody saying something, I'm going to address it. That's the whole point of lives. This is not a pre-recorded video. If I didn't want any distractions, I record a video and then I have people come and look at it. I don't care if you don't like what I'm saying. If I'm talking to the people, I have to do that. I have to tell them to get off if I don't want them there. Okay? To me, it's serious. I do business on here. I don't have time for silly things. So M, for you, sounds like you're a troll. You can remove yourself too, or I'll mute. I don't really care. I'll even restart the live if I have to. Yeah, I do business on here. I don't have time for silliness. Okay? Yeah, this guy's, yeah. Goodbye, Chan Choi. Goodbye. So, offer 100% profit. You see this right here, guys? They're always coming on. They're always going to be negative. You're always going to get that on TikTok and YouTube. It is what it is. And I have the right to speak on that stuff if I want to. If I wanted to take a whole 30 minutes complaining about something on my TikTok or YouTube, I can. Right? That doesn't bother me. See, people are keyboard warriors. They won't say that to my face, though. Yeah. So, next, you're going to have the opportunities. Look, goodbye. Here's another one. I'm going to mute her out too. Goodbye. So next right here is you got one system. And this system is automated, guys. This system is automated, right? This system is automated. And this is what helps us to sell these digital programs. Of course, I have to create the content. Because how else are people going to find me? Right? So we teach you how to use all the platforms. If you guys don't want to learn about content creation, this program is not for you. I'm always upfront about that. You're going to have to create content so people can find you, so you don't got to do any talking on the phone or stressing about the DMs or sending out links begging people to buy from you. I don't have to do that because I found a system in this program that does the work for me. Okay? So you're going to get a capture page with this program. This right here, this automated system is included with your program. We're going to get rid of the clowns. Kalia, I love you and I appreciate you being on my lives. You really help me. You really keep me on the straight and narrow, and you try to bring me back in a little bit. I appreciate you. I don't care if there's nobody watching. It's funny how people will come on your live and be like, and first of all, this doesn't matter. People watch from outside the room. Did you know that? Just because you see a number here, people could be watching outside the room. I know that's how TikTok works. Okay? I don't worry about that. Okay? We're teaching today. So, capture page, blueprint, and then you're going to have emails, and then that's when you get paid, when people start buying through your system, guys. If you don't have an automated system working for you, what are you doing? You're wasting time. See, this program taught me how to work 2 hours a day with my phone. I'm going to hurry up on this live today because I need to get on my legacy builder call. I need that decompression time. So you're going to get my automated system. You're going to go to ManuelaVincent.com, and that's where you come to the capture page. You're going to put your email in there. Then 5 minutes later, you're going to get a blueprint. That blueprint is free, guys. And what if they've been doing all these years is obviously a word cause. They come up in your life trying to tell you what to do, and they got maybe one follow. I know, but it's called trolling. It's because they have nothing better to do, like you said. It's ridiculous. They're going to keep doing it. It doesn't matter. I removed my bot. Remember my bot? Because I wanted to see comments. So now what I can just do is block, and that's all I can really do. So the blueprint is free for you guys to get. It's going to go over what I'm talking about today. And then you're going to be in my email automations for 30 days. And that comes with the business too. There's a 30-day email campaign that you click a button and it loads right into your system. And then that's going to work for you when you're offline, when you're not doing anything, when you're reading, when you're hanging with whoever, your kids, right? Sleeping. This is what allowed me to be able to bring in an income online over the last 20 months. Because I've been given pretty much every tool you can imagine. I've been given the tools. Now I just needed to implement the tools and the knowledge to be able to do this, guys. Okay? In order to, someone said this the other day, a baby doesn't come out the womb walking. They have to be taught a skill, right? They got to be taught how to talk, how to walk, all that stuff. It's the same thing when you're learning a new skill with the digital space or your job. You have the foundation for that job though, right? You have the foundation for that job, just like when I was in HR years ago. You have the foundation. So when you go into a new HR job, you still got to learn their systems, their processes. It's the same thing if you apply it to anything you're learning new. You have to learn the skill to be able to talk and be credible about it, to be able to come on these platforms and be confident about it. And then that's when these systems help you though, because once you get them in here, stop talking. Once you get the people into your capture page, to your automation, stop talking. This does the work for me. If any of these potential customers come through and they're like, oh, I don't understand. I got the blueprint. Can I do this faceless? What am I really selling? Maybe they don't understand. That's when it's my job to give them a little personal message via email, because they're going to email me, and I give them additional information. This process, though, honestly, guys, it answers 99% of the questions. It was created that way. The only way they're not going to understand is if they bypass anything here. They're just so quick. Oh, it's one of those things. Okay, bye. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not really fully looking at the information to gather what it's really talking about. All right, she's got 5 digital done-for-you programs. Each of these programs has a level of learning. And I can earn up to that level of learning. Oh, okay. So what is the next step for me to do at that point? I could either stay in her automations for the 30 days. I can go to the bottom of the email and opt out. Or I can sit in there and then I can go ahead and buy one of these programs. Okay. That's how this works. But at that point, once you've done your content and you do it consistently, you just let people ask you for the free blueprint. Because I always put a call to action in my videos. So people can come and ask me, hey, what is this? Free blueprint, whatever it is. Start now. How? And then I'm going to give them my website, and my job at that point, once they put their email in, boop, let them go. They're going to ask me questions if they're really interested. Or they're going to go ahead and just go to the program page and get started. My job is not to chase and beg people to do this. When your mentality is so desperate for an income, you tend to do that to yourself. You already set yourself up for failure. Believe me, when I started this 20 months ago, I didn't have an income for myself. My husband's money went to whatever we could take care of. And many times we had to decide, was that a utility bill or the rent? Do we push the rent off, potentially get evicted? What are we going to do? So when I lost my job, it was, I couldn't even depend on his income, because that has to go towards our regular bills. And he's working 2 jobs. But Manuela needed to find another way to help this man and bring my income back in the house. Okay. So believe me, the money situation was dire. But I knew that I had to learn these first before I could earn anything. Some people are so desperate. That's why I say, if you're that desperate, go get a job. You stick with your job, maybe come back and talk to me and maybe do this on the side. And I'm not condescending when I say that. But some of you have that mentality of you're always going to stay in a job. And a lot of you will get a job and you won't even come back and hit me up because you're so comfortable at that point. You're like, oh, well, I'm making such and such and I'm just going to stay here until your job gets gone. Because that's what's happening with a lot of people right now. Laid off like I don't know what. I still have people in my friend group that are years out of a job and they refuse to build a business. I don't know what's taking y'all so long. I don't know if it's because you don't know what you don't know. That's why I teach. I'm sharing with you what I found 20 years ago, 21, no, not 20 years ago. I wish I knew about this 20 years ago, 20 months ago to be able to not have to go get another job. This is what keeps the roof over my head, the bills paid. And it's simple. Is it going to require you to invest? Of course. It's e-learning education. Stop thinking everything free is good. That's how you stay broke. Everybody and their mom always say, is it free? The blueprint's free for you to look at. Let me take a little sip because I'm choking up again. All right. So what do we have here, guys? Again, Manuela Vincent, if you want to go check out the free blueprint details, I have 5 digital offers that pay 100% profit. What does that mean? That means when I get a $900 sale, that means it comes right to my Stripe account, my PayPal, my Square account. Nobody on the uplines, downlines, sidelines, none of that nonsense is here. These were created purposely that way. Because our mentor didn't want to deal with that kind of payout, right? You don't want to wait months. You don't want to wait bi-weekly. That's normally a job, bi-weekly, sometimes semi-monthly, whatever the case may be. Here, you're going to be taught how to eventually get to daily pay. Even if you made one $900 sale a week, think about that. Could that help you? It's helped me plenty. Those are nice when they cha-ching on your phone. I'm trying to give you the imaginary sense of what's possible here because I've been able to do it. 58,000 other people been able to do it, right? I set myself up for the highest program now. I'm about to get a $1,400 payday in the next week or so. Because why? I believe in this product, the learning I'm learning in it. It comes across when I'm on my lives. It comes across when I'm in my content. And that's why people will join me because they know I found something real that works, right? If you can be consistent and coachable and stop giving up on yourself, it can work for you too. I've been doing this for 20 months, guys, okay? So this is the automated system. You get that included with your program. Let's keep moving. Number 3, I'm trying to get through this quick. Now, you need a simple process. And in our program, and I do want to touch on this. If you're already a business owner, let's say you have already got products, you're not doing something right. Maybe if you're not getting the sales, that means you're not doing your content right. That's where our program comes in. So if you already have an existing product or service and you're not getting any sales, any conversions, there's something missing. We have one-on-one coaching. We'll literally, when you join one of these programs, I get on a one-on-one call with you and we try to figure out what the disconnect is. There's a story missing. See, we try to teach you, our program is based on storytelling. That's what makes the connection. And then the connection leads to the money, the currency. If you can't storytell, because let's talk about that, guys. Let me write this down. 1 strategy. Let's talk about that real quick. What do I mean by the story? And let's talk about social media in general. If you're on anybody's lives, if you see anything on your scrolling, there's a problem someone has. Can we agree on that? Everybody has a problem. Maybe that's not a financial problem. That's a big one, though. Maybe you have a health problem. Maybe you have some other problem. Whatever it is, right? If I'm in the health and wellness arena, if that's my niche, I'm going to target audience that's going to have issues with their health. Maybe they have inflammation. That's the audience that I'm trying to target for that particular niche. So what I'm trying to say is everybody has a problem of some sort. Your job is to connect with them through your own personal story about that. I have inflammation. My knee hurts. Oh my gosh. Hi, it's Lisa. I'm just on a different account. Hey, Lisa, what's going on? So for instance, I do have inflammation, but I'm part of something called Live Good. That is a health and wellness supplement company. And I can earn commissions. That's an affiliate. Okay. That's aside from this. So I use products that they have. And then if I want to, I can come on and create a whole new TikTok, and I can have my whole page about wellness. And then I can show the product and I can say how that's helped my inflammation. Are you guys getting what I'm saying? Everybody on this earth has a problem. It might not be financial. Maybe you're lacking sleep. Maybe you're lacking anxiety. I don't even know if I can say that on here. And I'm not a doctor. You're having problems some way or form. And I'm all about natural remedies. I like natural supplements. Okay. That's what if anything you see me in is primarily going to be natural supplements because they work. Okay. So I'm just trying to drive home to you guys that's your problem. If you're not making a sale in whatever you're promoting, that is what the problem is, because you're not able to make that connection with your audience. If you have inflammation, I have a product that I've been using for such and such amount of years. Look, my knees hurt. Inflammation, weight loss products, there's so many things out there, but there's always going to be somebody out here with a problem, and you have the solution. What is the solution? Talk about it. So for me, with this particular program, because it pays me 100% profit, this is the next strategy. We talk about a 2-hour workday. And then we talk about how this program helped us, what it's about, what problem did it solve? Are you guys with me? Yes or yes in the comments, please. Kalia says, yes, a product or something that helps solve a problem is a solution. Do you still use the little yellow square? Lisa, you asked me that before. I no longer promote that. So Lisa's talking about a product I used to sell, a health product. Excuse me, guys. My nose is running this morning. So Lisa's asking me about this little yellow square that I used to sell. And honestly, I don't even remember what it was for, to be honest. That's bad. It's been a while since I used it, and I don't sell it because, so first of all, it's kind of like NAD. This works on a cellular level, and I do promote this too, but it's through my affiliate link. So I'm not on here to sell this today though, guys. But NAD, right? This helps with cellular energy. You put this under your tongue too, and it's supposed to help you get more energized, right? So that yellow strip that y'all are talking about, I used to promote that, and it would help with internal things. It gave me energy. Now I remember, it gave me energy, focus, clarity, all the big things that a lot of people out here are trying to get, right? Especially when you get to be in our age, 52, like I need it all. I wake up with energy, bop, bop, bop. So I don't use that anymore. Not that it's not because I didn't believe in it, but I wasn't getting enough interest. And I honestly don't even know if they're still selling that product. So it's funny you keep bringing that up. But no, I no longer sell it. But you saw the views on it. People were interested at the time. I probably made a few hundred sales with that, but I don't promote it anymore. I love digital marketing, guys. I love selling done for you digital programs that people can earn with this. This is going to teach you everything about social media. It's going to help you to build an email list. It's going to help you to brand yourself. It's going to allow you to be able to make a potential income anywhere from $100 to $1,400 sales. That's what this program does. I'd rather teach people this. And there's nothing against health and wellness products. Like I said, I do that as an additional thing. I'm on a lot of supplements right now. Ever since I've been out the hospital, I'm on supplements, okay? So with this program, we teach you a strategy, one strategy, simple and easy, 2 hours a day with your phone, okay? And it's broken down like this. And I got 10 minutes to get through this. Bear with me. The first part of this 2-hour workday is 1 hour dedicated to creating your content online. Okay. I don't care what platforms you guys use. I particularly post 3 videos a day on TikTok, and then it gets repurposed to my shorts on YouTube. Okay. So you're going to learn to create 3 pieces of content, simple content. Okay. I'm going to tell you what that is. It's called very quick videos. 7-second videos, 30-second videos, 1-minute videos. Go and look at my page. Something's going on with TikTok though right now. There's some kind of update, right? I usually get a nice amount of views and people asking me. But yesterday, not sure if it's just me, but it might be other people. You can go and look on my content, my shorts, wherever you want to. You'll see what I'm talking about. I'll do the quickest little videos with me and a cup of coffee. I always use this as an example. Sipping a cup of coffee, putting a trending sound on. The TikTok picks the sound. I'll go with that sound. And then on the screen, I'll put the stop the scroll text on there so people can understand. Are you living paycheck to paycheck? Are you dreading Mondays? And then the rest of the text will be, I was laid off at 52 and I didn't have a savings retirement, no plan B. I didn't know anything else existed out of a job. I needed to find another way to replace the income I lost. So 20 months ago, I invested in myself a program one time, has an automated system I set up one time that does the selling, telling follow-up. So Manuela doesn't have to get on phones and beg and chase people. No, people come to me. It's called attraction marketing. I took the time to learn the skills. I was able to get my investment back in 1 week of doing this. If you want to learn these same strategies and skills to keep that employer away so you don't got to get another job and start to save for your retirement, down in the comments, put the word ready. I'd love to share this with you. Hello, Eva. How are you today? Welcome back. Eva, was it bad where you are? I can't remember what state you're in. Did it snow? So that's what I do every day on my videos, guys. I don't overcomplicate this. Sometimes I'll have a aha moment. I'm like, okay, that's what I'm going to talk about today. I'm going to go in there. Maybe I'll do a 1-minute talking video and I just come on, dump it out. I'm feeling good today, right? That's all we're going to teach. Whoops. That's what we're going to teach you in this program. You got to get good with storytelling though, or it won't work for you. 1% better every single day. Don't give up on yourself. Be you, okay? So you're going to learn to do 7-second, 30-second, 1-minute videos every single day. Boom, boom, boom. Knock them out. The next part, you're going to do 30 minutes of copy-paste ads or 30 minutes to an hour of a live. Can you guys do that? Go live. If you're shy, do the copy-paste ads. I'm an introvert by nature too. Took me 9 months to get on a live. It took our mentor 6 months to get on a live because she's an introvert. Like, I'm the kind of person, guys, if I'm in a party and I don't know you, I'm not just going to go, hi, my name is Manuela. I'm not like that. But I do got to tell you that I'm built confidence up when it comes to going on these lives and talking to people on Zooms. Like, I've built the confidence up, right? And this program will do the same for you. Maybe you're not an introvert. Maybe you're the most extroverted person. Maybe you like to talk a lot and shout a lot. That's what your perfect customer is going to resonate with you. Maybe you're the stay-at-home mom who got sick and tired of letting her hubby do everything. And you have kids to raise, but you couldn't go get another job. You want to be home with your kids. You want to be that mom. I wish I'd known about this. I have 3 kids, 2 teenagers at home right now. I wish I'd known about this. I could have been that present mom back in the day. Okay? I have something for you guys. You just got to be open and receptive to it. Okay? Copy, paste ads or go live for 30 minutes. This is the 2-hour workday, guys. Okay? Screenshot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you don't got the website, get it later. Go back and watch this. Okay? Hashtag replay, guys, on YouTube. I appreciate you being here. And then the last part of your 30 minutes is going to be you responding. And we're going to be done in a minute. Respond to comments. Ooh, matter of fact, let me get my legacy builder up and running so I can get on this call. so that we don't got to waste time today. Guys, if you want to be part of Legacy Builder, where we get on a call every Monday with our multiple seven-figure earner, every Monday we get on a live call with her. That is our time to ask questions. Hey, this is not working. And we get to learn from her in the beginning of the call. We get to learn from other creators. You have to come in at the higher programs. That's the $900 program or the $1,400 program. If you want the extra help, you have to invest like that. That's just how it works. If I have a one-on-one coaching, which I'm going to get ready to start in my community, I'm going to be charging. Because why? Time is money. If you want to get in on the one-on-one sessions to get learn how to tell your story better. If you have a product or service you already promote, let's talk about it. What are you struggling with? That's where my time comes into play, and time is money. So just like she charges one time for these things, she could be charging $10,000 for her training, but it's included in the Legacy Builder program and the Legacy Builder bundle pack program. So I didn't want to play. I came all in this business. I needed that hand holding. I needed the mentorship. I needed the community. I needed somebody to say, hey, you're doing a great job, guys. When's the last time you heard that on your job? Okay. So comments and emails. And then we're going to end this live today. Okay. I'm getting my stuff ready to go. Let's see. Where's the link? Where's the link? Monday call, Zoom. Gonna log on in. I love this. And I'm going to wait for her to show up. And then I'm going to get on here. And we're going to end this soon, guys. Okay? So listen, let me tell you. This is the fun part. People are now engaging in your content. That's what you want. 1% better every time. And when they engage and they're going to put the word ready or the word blueprint, whatever you ask them to do, that's when you've made that connection. I don't care if it's one person, two people. That's your perfect customer because they like your story. They're ready to learn what you got. And now they're going to come on in. They're going to come on in. They're going to take a look through your automated system and they're going to buy one of your digital programs. Let's recap that. What are the 5 digital programs again? Let's talk about those real quick. And you're going to have to make a decision as far as your income goals, your goals and dreams. What do you want to do? You're always out here buying something. The world revolves around buying something, guys. But this case, you're investing in an education. That's the difference. You're not going to buy a $1,000 TV that's not going to bring you money or income. It's going to stay on your wall, give you entertainment. What are we going to do? Okay. The lowest program I have is $100. That's going to give you the ability to make $100 sales. If that's something you want to do, you're okay with $100 coming in here and there, maybe a couple thousand a month, whatever it is, that's what you start with. You can always upgrade to the next level within 30 days. You pay the difference. If you want to go for the $300 program, all of these are one-time fees. By the way, you pay a one-time website fee, guys. Okay. So now you have 2 income streams. You have a $300 person might buy from you or $100. But those are good. You got 2 options for your potential customers to come in and take a look at. The next program is $600 one time plus your $39 website fee. They create it for you. $600 sales, 3 and 1. The next program is $900. That's what I started with 20 months ago. I am now at the highest program level because I get the most advanced training with that and the most income potential. But this $900 program gives you 4 programs for $900, valued at $1,900. That means you get $900 sales coming in, $600 sales coming in, $300, $100. Our big bang product right now that is starting to implement very good. We're starting to get more and more of those is the $1,400 program. Now, is that my best seller right now? It's still the $900 program, but I have a lady who's going to be joining me at the $1,400 program. That is a $1,400 payday for me, and I will be showing that once I get it. So the $1,400 program gives you 10 income streams. It comes with 5 digital programs in English, 5 in Spanish. So when people come in and they may be Spanish, they're going to buy that Spanish product. When they come in and they want to buy the English, they're going to go into that English product. But now you set yourself up for multiple streams of income, guys. That's the goal with this, okay? It's so much more than just selling a program. You're going to learn the high income skills in the digital space, and you're going to build your brand. You're going to build your email list. You're going to learn how to build an online business so you can even duplicate that, replicate that. You can share it with other people. That's what this is all about. Helping other people build incomes outside of a 9 to 5. That's my goal. That was my dream. I'm now doing that, and I help other people do that, guys. So I hope this video inspired you to take action. I hope it gave you some value and purpose today, guys. If you have not checked this out, go ahead, ManuelaVincent.com. You can go check it out, screenshot this, take a look at the products and the service. If you have any questions after you watch this stuff, guys, you can email me directly through the blueprint where you get it at. Also, if you're on there, go ahead and at the bottom of the email, you'll see where I say, if you want to access my free community. I'm growing that slowly, guys. I have other programs and products that I sell in there outside of this. That's what you do when you have a community. You got people that are not going to buy everything you have. So you got to have options. That's what I'm doing. I'm providing value, free services in there, all kinds of stuff. Okay. Just comment back free community and I'm going to get you in there. All right, guys. I hope you have a blessed Monday. I will see you guys on the next live and TikTok. Let's do something. Something ain't right over here, guys. Let's get right, TikTok. All right. See you guys on the next live. Take care. Have a blessed day. Yeah. Something's wrong with TikTok, guys. Thank you so much for being on here, Kalia. I appreciate you. As always, showing up for your girl. Anybody else over here, I appreciate you. Let's see. And I hope you have a blessed Monday. I will see you guys again tomorrow. I got to figure out what's going on with TikTok. Something's wrong over there on the TikTok. All right. Take care, guys. God bless you. I'll see you on the next live.